焦らないで。今のペースで私がそばでサポートするから。
I'm glad for your assistance, Miss Cabbage. Welcome back to Honkai Impact 3rd. Today, we'll continue and hopefully finish Honkai Salvation Log, where we restructure this whole game somehow. Let's see how many % I can repair with the repair points or the admin chips I got since last time. Well, we have access to the Balthasar module. That's the next story part. Then we need to complete some story before we can continue. So that all worked out so far. Access to Balthasar granted. The Honkai repair team is ready for action. Yay! Let's go find the lost Aichan. Whoops, was that a spoiler? No spoilers allowed. If you spoil the game, you get turned into cabbage salad. Whoosh! The Honkai repair team arrives at a new location through the portal. The area looks similar to the Melchior Hall. May I'm dizzy. Oh, me too. Bronya, are you alright? I might feel a little off, but that was the most advanced spatiotemporal displacement Bronya has ever had. Not just alright, but even enjoying herself. And you, Li Huan, how are you doing? I feel a little dizzy from the portal. Sorry, temporary tunnels built from data aren't the most stable. It's normal to feel some nausea. This is Balthasar, one of the 3 modules. You look around to find the place empty, save for equipment running. Press reset commands. It looks like no one has been here for some time. It looks like the admin isn't here. Captured by BBB. We don't need to guess. Can see everything around Balthasar. Let's go and check it out. No talking to the girls, I guess. You go with Miss Administrator to the terminal in the center of the lobby. She skillfully activates it. As she does, you see areas like Drift World and Timeworks, areas you've cleared many times, pass by quickly on the holographic screen. Those are modes in the game, which I may or may not have shown up. I do not remember. They are pretty old. And those same areas are covered in red markers. What's wrong? You don't look so great. Still recovering from traveling in that data tunnel? I'm not sure why, but I have a pain in the upper right part of my gut. Is it serious? Do I need to have Aichan check it? Think you should get some rest. Don't worry, I've already gotten used to it. What are those red dots on the screen? Just what you'd think it is. The red marks corrupted data. These areas have already been contaminated by BBB. I can't believe it's already gotten that serious. Balthazar is almost completely under BBB's control. The only way to have a complete repair is to have the admin do recovery procedures. Where is the module admin? I've already located her. Take a look. Miss Administrator enlarged the area labeled Deep Mode, with a flashing red icon in its center. The icon looked a lot like Aichan. From the map, it looks like Aichan E is deep within the Deep Mode area, but she looks like she's doing alright. Aichan E? Alright, you don't know yet. The remaining admins are also Aichans, or rather, the same model as Aichan. Right, they are all Aichan's sisters, by which I mean all my sisters. I'm the one Miss Administrator made first. The story distinguished Aichan number 1. Make sure to keep that in mind, boss. I see. That's right. To clear up any confusion, let's refer to Aichan by her official name, Aichan O. Yep. Weird. I only heard you say Aichan, but somehow the O appeared in my head. That's Aichan's for you. More serious I take it, the harder it gets to understand. So the red marker indicates Balthazar's admin, Aichan E. Right, and look. On the screen there was a cluster of markers indicating enemies, but the ones near Aichan were disappearing in a clockwise fan shape. The red markers are decreasing. Is it Aichan E? Right, Aichan E is trapped, but doing her best to find BBB. She's quite deviant like that, but defiant like that, but she's likely just holding on. What are we waiting for? We should head out and save her. I'd love to, but Deep Mode area is one of the more dangerous parts of Honkai Impact 3rd, and it's controlled by BBB. What is Deep Mode? I do not remember that name. Are we not strong enough? Do we need someone else on the team? Heh, I thought the same thing. Looks like you are finally getting the rules of the game. While Melchior mainly covers story content, Balthazar covers stages where players can get materials. Weapons, stigma, and fragments are all materials. We can get new battlesuits and weapons by gathering their data. So in order to get someone new on our team, we'll need to clear material stages and not plot levels. That's right. You sure are smart, boss. Let's start with a daily stage. It's the basic upgrade material stage, which will make for perfect practice. The safest way is there. Everyone follow me. Oh boy, the material grind. It's real. Is it Iron Queller? Huh. Don't you operate a mech in this stage? Where's the mech? It looks like there's a problem with this stage too. Let's check it out. Wait, it looks like there's something ahead. It looks like someone's trapped in the sand. It would have been fun if that was Grace. For no reason. You and your team draw closer. Suddenly, someone buried in the sand begins flailing and stammering. Looks like she's sunbathing. Why would anyone bury themselves in the sand if they wanted to get some sun? Let's get her out first. Ah, it's you. You know her? Yep, but let's get her out first and then I'll explain. You walk over to the girl and then, grabbing her shoulders, try to rock her back and forth out of the sand. For some reason you're unable to pull her loose, but you were able to knock the sand from her mouth. She's really stuck in there. Looks like she's trying to say something, and she looks anxious about it. No luck. I'll have to try something else. You reach for a branch and begin clearing sand from her mouth. With little help, she finally spits the remaining sand off her mouth. And then, a warning. Look out! It's a trap! Whoa, mechs are popping up all over and disappearing. There are so many of them. This is a trap. By BBB! Bingo! You've got it. BBB's voice can be heard from above. Aha! You want to go to the deep mode area to get ready to save your companion, so I've made special changes to all the daily stages. Well then, enjoy the game. What should we do, Ai-chan? At this rate. Data entry complete. Here it comes. Board the mech to enter combat. Right. So that's how you do this stage. Well, that's not helping anyone. That, however, very helpful. Everything's taken care of. One more thing to remember. This should be easy with the max power. Are you saying... The mechs, they're all gone. So you can save me now. Wait. What are you doing? What button do you want me to press? Or just... Ah! And then she died. Ah! Oh, she's come to. You saved me. Where am I? She then sprang to her feet and began looking around excitedly. Isn't this Balthasar module? One of the system's core areas. Is such a small-time designer like myself even worthy to be here? You're one of the designers? Yep, she is the designer behind Honkai Impact 3rd. Suddenly, upon hearing this title, an inexplicable fierce wave of emotion washes over you. So you're the one that took my S-rank Valkyrie. Huh? What are you talking about? What got you all excited? Ahem, calm down, Dihun. She may be a designer, but she is the same as the Ai-chans. I created her to keep Honkai Impact 3rd running. Makes sense. You got excited, boss. The game has been around for a while, some mistakes have been made, and now you're meeting the designer. Ai-chan, oh. Shh. Sorry, Miss Administrator. I may have said too much. Miss Administrator? Oh, I didn't even notice. It's the Chief Administrator. It's been some time, Miss Designer. So it was the Chief Administrator that saved me, so you're trying to fix Honkai Impact Third as well. That's right, this Captain Li Huan is helping out as well. Perfect! We can consider Honkai Impact Third saved. I will do what I can to help no matter what, as long as it isn't too dangerous. I have a question for you. We already know how we'll clear the Iron Queller stage, but we aren't able to fix its data. Do you know why? I had to guess. I think it's because the light button was taken by BBB. Yeah, I sure have not been playing any material stages in the last year. I have just been pressing the light button, which auto-completes them for you. Light button? The one that looks like a rocket and lets you clear a stage with the press of a button. That's something that can be taken. Yep. I had gone to a material stage to search the moment I found out it was missing. And that's when I was surrounded by mechs. Without being able to clear stages instantly, the mechs kept building up. To keep them from breaking out, I had to fight them myself. I fought hard, but was outnumbered. I had a setback and was buried in the sand there. So that's what happened. May, I don't think she knows what had a setback really means. Kiana Idiotka, don't you have any manners? I think the phrase you're looking for is crushing defeat. You worked hard, Designer. You tried to help make sure things didn't spread any further all by yourself. The Designer wiped the corner of her teary eyes in a show of gratitude. I just want to make things as seamless as possible for the players. Designer, I was wrong about you. Hand over all your crystals. What's with this guy? So, without the light button, the data can't be repaired. Why not just get the button back? Right. Designer, do you know where BBB hit the light button? Can I use the terminal here? I should be able to find the button's location if I do a complete area search. Of course! The Designer became full of energy and zipped over to the terminal. Her hands began flying as though she were playing a piano. Modern terminals sure are fast. Let's see. Ah, there it is! You, I, and the others come beside her and look at the screen. What's this? Ah, BBB sure does know how to pick a spot. It's... Let's go get the light button. But we need to be careful in the next place we are going to. That looks familiar. Is this the Heliopolis Life Sciences building? Seems pretty well guarded. BBB must have known we'd come for the light button. Be careful, Captain. Don't get caught. I'll be supporting you remotely from the module hall. Oh, and I'll use the terminal to look for any data that might help. I feel like I've done this recently. Although there were not as many guards around. we're in. Whale! Look over there. Whale, whale, whale. Target confirmed. I'd recognize the light button anywhere. I'll be happy to take that. Kiana, watch out! Eek! Roar! A monster appeared from nowhere, blocking a combined attack from Kiana and May, and roaring tauntingly. This jerk, don't get cocky. Huge claws came swiping from the air, but broke into pieces upon making contact. No effect, but how? Something's different about this monster. Is this a new kind of Honkai beast? No, this is an enemy from the post-Honkai Odyssey. No, I'm not sure where it came from. Johnny doesn't think it's a Honkai beast at all. 3 of them entered into a fierce combat. Aye, what are monsters from post-Honkai doing here? Will Kiana and the others be able to handle it? Because the logic in the battle system is fundamentally different, I don't think they'll be able to fight this monster. Maybe if I... sorry to cut in, but I saw what's going on through Ai-chan O's camera. I think I have a solution. Go ahead. It's quite simple. We need post-Honkai characters to fight post-Honkai monsters. For justice, we need an expert. With that said, a holo projection appeared before Ai-chan with a familiar face. It's her! I get it! Her character data was lost amid the chaos. Didn't I tell you I was looking for data in the terminal? I found it by mistake. Intact and ready to go. I'm sending it over. Designer, I'll never yell at you again! Thank you, designer. Now let's go get that character. Ai's fingers began to fly. A series of zeros and ones appeared from nowhere as a woman's figure started to appear. Make May age? No, but how about Bronya? 19C. How many bugs are there in the new demo? Lots. Lots of bugs. It was either gonna be her or Carol, considering they are available in both modes. Her eyes were full of confusion when she saw the monsters flailing in front of her. She shook her head, and her expression changed. Sorry to call you so suddenly like this, but we need your help. Before Miss Administrator had finished speaking, took out fine-looking weapon. No need to explain, this isn't the first time. Battlefield is like a workplace. Our help required inexplicably at times. 0019. All hatches open. Huh? Took down a monster like that in just one go. Everyone, this is something that will be helping us for the time being. That was very helpful. Then it's settled. Kiana, don't make it sound like you did anything here. Right. And thanks to my big sis here. That's right. The 3 of them turned to admiringly look at the silver-haired woman as she made her entrance. Nothing to see here. Under their gaze, she seemed a bit embarrassed, coughing awkwardly. Didn't expect Kiana and the others to meet a post-Honkai Odyssey Bronya Silverwing NEX as students. It's pretty interesting too, but we have to stay focused for now. Alright, the light button. Leave it to Ai-chan. Ai-chan O made her way to the unguarded pedestal to grab the button, but seeing she wasn't tall enough, Silverwing next came and helped. Here. Oh, thanks, Bronya. Huh? You're also named Bronya? Ahem. Now that we got the button, it's time for us to get out of here. That's one way to change the topic. Ah! I don't know! No good. That monster's gaining on us. Alarm! Chief Administrator, be careful. I'm sensing a large amount of monster data converging on your location. This has to be BBB. Pick up the pace, everyone. Before she had finished speaking, I had run over to Ai-chan O and picked her up. Miss Administrator. Don't worry. Just hold on to that light button. Okay. Designer, can you move the portal to Balthasar closer to our coordinates? Data's changed. Just keep running, Chief Administrator. Leave the rest to me. Thank you. Everyone, keep running with everything you've got. Nigerunda, y'all. Thanks to the designer, you, I, and the others were able to get away from the monsters and return the button to Balthasar's stronghold. Welcome back. That was quite the chase. The monsters almost reached the portal. The success of this operation is all thanks to you, designer. Chief Administrator. Oh, I knew my work would one day pay off. Here, the light button. Perfect. This will allow players to complete daily stages again. I'll reinstall the button. The designer holds the button tight as she walks to the terminal with I. You then turn around to see everyone else around Silverwing NEX. It's true. You look so much like Bronya. Maybe you're both related? Even you, May. You. Now this is interesting. Just enjoying the show. Captain, can you come here for just a moment? What's up? I want to see Silverwing NEX and young Kiana meet. Don't worry. I'll save the data from their conversation and you can watch it later. That's nice of you. Back to business. I've drawn up the next target to help us get Ai-chan E back. I gestures to the terminal screen. This is Memorial Arena. A new assistant? Exactly. So the data we just received is pretty vague. We can't tell who is in the Memorial Arena. We can only hope it will be a powerful ally. Something is better than nothing. But the issue with Memorial Arena won't be the same as before. You likely know Memorial Arena has a leaderboard and players' final rewards are awarded based on their rankings, right? Of course. That pain in the upper right part of my body. But now, the only way to fix the data is to qualify by reaching first place on the leaderboard. How does that make any sense? It doesn't. Just a rule set by a jerk with no taste. A jerk with no taste. Ah, you mean BBB? That's right, Captain. Look here. Miss Administrator taps her fingers, zooming in on the image on the terminal, and projecting it before you. This was originally the leaderboard for player scores in Memorial Arena before the server shut down, but now it looks like this. You see a familiar screen and list. Your eyes are drawn to the top where written to your dismay is BBB. Right, that's BBB in the top spot with a score well above second place. It has to be cheating. Can't get that high of a score with just normal gameplay. Sure, just goes to show how much control he has over the Memorial Arena. Wait, so that means we need to beat BBB for the top spot if we want to repair Memorial Arena and get some more help. I'm afraid there is no other choice. That's BBB's rule and he controls Memorial Arena, and we can't change it without Ai-chan E. So all we can do is play along. Don't get too worked up, Captain. There's good news. Look what we found. The designer enters a string of commands into the terminal. A light flashes before you as data coalesces to form a body. This is... Help! May! Hash of Thunder! Due to corruption, some of her data is missing, but data related to movement and combat are still there. She should be able to help us fight. She won't be able to communicate. We need to fix Memorial Arena to restore speech. Even still, this will be a big help. Next, we'll try fixing the Memorial Arena. Let's try and break BBB's rules with a full frontal attack. Oh, I recognize this. What should I do next? Same as the normal Memorial Arena, take on 3 elites as quickly as possible and get the high score. Benares. Not Benares. MHT 3B. Nirvana. One of my least favorite Memorial Arena bosses. Floor is lava. Do not stand on the electrified floors. That is a weird Roomba. The weirdest one. And now it's broken. Who's next? Meanwhile... Oh. Phew, finished. Based on my experience, that should be a pretty good score. Not making me fight all 3 of them, I see. Nothing changed at all. After returning to the module hall from the memorial battlefield, Ai-chan immediately brought up the ranking board. But the list before them remained unchanged, since before they took on the challenge, with BBB's name high above the rest. It can't be helped. With the current lineup, that score isn't too bad. I could give it another go. Captain, I admire your spirit, but I'm afraid no matter how many times you try, the results will stay the same. Ah, BB must be cheating to get that high of a score. Cheating to get a high score? Bernie doesn't get how that would give you a sense of accomplishment. Oh my, harsh words to all the cheaters in this game. Cheating on Memorial Arena. Ha, me neither. So what now? There's no way to teach this cheater a lesson. Silence fell over the group. Then you notice Ai-chan hasn't said a single word. Ai-chan, what do you think? Ah, sorry. I was thinking about it as well. I could use my authority to get us some score bonuses, but I can't control the Memorial Arena like BBB does. So, let's try a few more times? With Miss I's help, we might stand a chance to catch up with BBB. Perhaps a miracle isn't just going to happen on your first go. It could take hundreds of thousands of attempts. We're doing the memory arena over and over and over. Captain, are you okay? Indeed, this isn't an effective solution. Not only would we drain Captain's stamina, but BBB might also feel threatened if we try too many times and check up its own score again. Aye, surely you have another solution, right? Miss Administrator looked at you and smiled. Of course, but this method is a little... No, it's quite risky, but right now it seems like our only option. As she spoke, I's smile quickly faded, and she began to issue commands sternly. Agent O, as designer, please support me. Prepare to launch the server. Huh? Chief Administrator, what are you saying? If we open the server in this condition, many players will enter the game and witness a crippled Honkai Impact third. In that case, that's why I need your help to support me in making preparations. We'll censor all content aside from Memorial Arena and let players flood into this module. Let our beloved players flood into Memorial Arena. What for? We'll find out in a bit. Just do as I say for now, please. Agent O and the designer looked at each other in a shared confusion, but gathered next to the terminal and began working according to her instructions. Not long after, Chief Administrator, I'm done with my preparations. Ai-chan is ready to go too. Alright, once the server is open, we have to do everything to ensure that the players' accounts are secure. Whether we achieve our goal or not, we'll shut the server after 30 minutes and let all the players log out. Right, please do not open the login channel of the holography setting. That will prevent the situation where players like Li Huan can't log out. Understood. Don't worry. Alright, then. Honkai Impact third server. Open! As the terminal began to whir with accelerated operations, Honkai Impact third server was temporarily reopened. You noticed a few in-game friends instantly appear online. I give a mysterious smile and displayed the Memorial Arena ranking board once more. There's no end to this if we only challenge it ourselves. But if all the players in the server joined the challenge, things would be different. That explains it! You open the server so that everyone can challenge PvP's top ranking. But how do you know if the player will challenge the Memorial Arena? Oh, is that where you censored all other content? Yeah, after everyone logs in, they'll quickly realize that only this mode is playable. Won't we get flamed by players afterwards? That's why I said that this is quite a risky method. But it's okay after all. I glanced at the designer, her expression revealing a rather complex emotion. Chief Administrator, why are you looking at me like that? Miss Mac, I-Gen-O patted her little hand on the designer's shoulders intently. What does this mean? You guys are scaring me. Ahem. Aside from this, the safety of our players' accounts is an important issue. To minimize this risk, the server can only be open for half an hour. I can only hope that a pro player can defeat BBB. That a pro that can defeat BBB appears within this half an hour. And everyone's eyes turn towards the ranking board yet again. After 5 minutes, there was still no change on the ranking board. There's no change at all. Stay calm. It's about time players can finish a round of arena now. Let's wait a little more. After 10 minutes, a few names appear at the bottom of the ranking board. Here they are. We did it. No, not yet. No one can threaten BBB's position yet. 15 minutes later, most of the names on the ranking board have already been replaced, but BBB remains undoubtedly first. There's only 10 minutes left. We are done for. Suddenly, an idea flashed through your mind. Perhaps we can give our players another push. Another push? Is it possible for you to let other players see BBB's name as something else? That I can't do, but what are you thinking of? Think about it. Oftentimes there are players with especially infuriating names on the ranking board, right? Something like, just 1 point away, or is that all you've got? So you mean... If players see that kind of name at the top, they'll be motivated to push them down, no? You're right. I immediately started to work away on the terminal. Done. Now to see if it will work. Just as she finished, the names on the board intensely and quickly began to change. It's super effective. But no one managed to push PvP down yet. 25 minutes passed. 26 minutes. 27 minutes. It's not working. Even though the players are enthusiastically trying, they still can't. Should we extend the server time? No. If we go over the time limit, we can't ensure the safety of our players' accounts anymore. But here I thought we finally had some hope. Suddenly, it was so abrupt that you thought you were mistaken. An unprecedented change appeared on the ranking board. Ah, quick look! The first place has been... PvP has been pushed down to second place. The player succeeded. I can't really make out that icon. Phew. I breathed a sigh of relief and looked at the new champion in surprise. This avatar, could it be? It's probably just a coincidence. Chief Administrator, we are approaching 30 minutes. How's the Memorial Arena data? Oh, Hackerbron, yeah, that makes sense. BBB's influence is gradually fading. According to the rules that is set, we can begin repairing. Great, then let's close the server immediately and let all our players log out. A few moments later. All checks complete. Reporting in to Miss Administrator. Honkai Impact 3rd server has been closed again. No anomalies found in all accounts of players who had logged in. Yes, well done, I-Gen-O. How's our new comrades data? All good, including the hash of Thunder who only had her battle function, the new characters data have all been fixed. Then let's summon them. Roger, accessing data. 2 rays of light that you had already gotten familiar with began to take shape. This is... Oh my, I never thought that I'd meet you in a place like this, my other half. You are... Kiana? No. You are Hash of the Void! A frigid glint reflected in the Hash of Thunder, May's eyes. She raised the sword in her hand, its blade vaguely resonating with thunder. Picking the fight with me the moment we meet, my other half. Aye, things are going to get messy if you put these two together. In many ways, they've got too much against each other. You're right. I got it. It will be fine like this. Whatever. I should put you in your place occasionally, even if it's by force. Bam! A sound much like a sound effect used in old-fashioned magic shows rang through the air, and a gust of smoke surrounded the Hash of the Void. When the smoke dissipated... Perfect. That solves everything. I'm sorry, I must have mistaken you for someone else. Ta-da! It's everyone's favorite Miss Fortune. Now they won't fight. Why? Why not? After successfully repairing the memorial arena, you and I began a meeting to strategize about rescuing Ai-chan-E. 2 Harsher level characters joining us, we have sufficient combat powers to rescue Ai-chan-E from the deep mode area. You're right, it's the Harsher of the Void and Harsher of Thunder after all. As our companions, nobody can be more reliable. Don't push your luck. Maybe. Huh? What happened? What's this? This is completely different from what I heard. You are the one who went overboard, Idiotka. Why are you guys quarreling? Captain, Kiana heard that this Valkyrie senior who just joined the repair team is a good person who is really gentle and well-tempered. Good person? Rude peasant? Sorry. You don't have to apologize to her. Yeah, Kiana's just teasing you. You don't have to get so angry. How dare she touch my subspace lances? That's not something that any lowly commoner can touch. Stingy. These 2 big sis are much better than you. Now that I think about it, who was the one who spread such an irresponsible rumor and ruined my image? Oh my. So it's you. You and I comforted her for a long time before you finally managed to keep the Honkai repair team you've worked so hard for together. So we just have to save a person who looks like this cabbage here from a highly supervised location, right? Who did you call cabbage? Huh? Sorry, I'm a cabbage. Oh, she finally found someone that she can bully. Since BBB's invasion affects the entire world's existence, I can't simply watch from the sidelines. Yeah, let's get going. Where exactly is Ai-chan-E trapped? Her coordinates show that she's at the deepest part of Q Manifold. Abyss? I won't be sleepy if we are talking about that. Q manifold, what's that? Is probably more accurate for me, because I'm not sure if I've ever played this version of Abyss. It might have been created after I was too high level for it and got into a different part. You've heard the name Q manifold peripherally, but that's all you knew about it. Q manifold is one of the main game modes in Honkai Impact 3rd. It's split into many levels and you can claim bountiful rewards by clearing their corresponding levels. Since BBB has trapped Aicha and E there, it's probably baiting us into some trap it has set up. Just like when Captain and Mr. Administrator rescued me. Yes, but even so, we have to save Aicha and E if we want to win against BBB once and for all. We can only expect the unexpected. That's right, to prevent any mishaps, I'll use a recently reconstructed link path and transport us directly to where Aicha and E is at. Everyone, are you ready? You and your comrades quickly nodded your heads. Well then, let's go! Terminal in the module hall boomed, and you felt the piercing light embrace everything around you. When you opened your eyes again, we arrived. Yeah, let's move with caution. Monsters can appear anytime. Aicha and E is nearby. Look, there she is. Wait, something's wrong. Be careful. Oh no! Oops! Just appeared in the way. Be careful not to get hit by Aicha and E's wave attacks. Not sure if I would call this a wave. But she sure can spin. Ah, she stopped. Quick, head over and check it out. Aicha-ni! Wow, are you alright? Red. What's wrong? What are you trying to say with that shocked expression, huh? Cap? Cap? Just because I'm silent doesn't mean I've broken down. I'm just angry. So angry that I'm speechless. That dang virus. Shameless idiot. BBB. I swear I'll delete you. Delete every bit of you. Aicha and E, calm down. Oh, it's Chief. Sorry. I was tricked by that shameless virus. There were errors in the program, so I'm sorry. I understand. I gently hugged Aicha and E and looked at her, eyes glinting with a peculiar light, as if there were numbers flashing by. I see, your main program has already been heavily edited, so you were so close to losing your original consciousness forever. Come back to Balthasar with me. As long as we connect you to the module system that you originally managed, everything will be back to normal. I'll do as you say. Miss Designer? Understood. I'll open the path back right now. After you all brought Aicha and E back to the module hall as expected, I quickly fixed her main program. Aicha and E, fully revived. Aha! BBB, I'm going after you now. Wait, really? You've just recovered, yet you're so rash. Can't you understand why Miss Administrator gave everything she had to rescue us? I see. The chief's finally gonna go all out. Yes, we can only get rid of BBB permanently from Honkai Impact 3's data space with all 3 great modules and all 3 Aichan's authorities. So Aichan E, you have to fix all of Balthazar's functions on the double. After that, we can go and meet up with Aichan P. Then I'll truly be BBB's doomsday. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna get started right away. Aichan E sped towards the terminal. Ashi pushed the designer aside, and as if she were smacking a volleyball, she began to thump on the keys of the virtual keyboard. Softer. Gosh, tap softer. Can't be helped. Aichan will help too. Yuan, while Aichan E is repairing Balthazar, I'll also need to construct a link pathway from here to Caspar module. As the damage done to Balthazar is more severe, this might take some time. Please feel free to walk around during this time. Oh, alright. Now, our journey to fix Honkai Impact 3 is coming to an end. For some reason, Ai's words should have reassured you. They gave you a trace of insecurity instead. You shook your head, convinced that you were probably just tired. Then, I'll see you later. See you later. You tried to rest, but couldn't help feeling restless. Finally, you stood up again and decided to look for Ai for a chat. You didn't have to search for long before you found her. Miss Administrator sat in front of her screen, deep in thought. You walked over and sat next to her. Li Huan. Hi, miss me yet? Did you touch some weird segment of data? I checked Honkai Impact 3's condition just now. Seated on the stairs, Miss Administrator raised her head and pointed at the holographic screen in the air. The red alert signs that were previously scattered all over had completely disappeared. Right now, Aichan E has already completed the last of the repair works for the Balthazar module. As for the last Caspar module, perhaps because BBB hadn't gotten the chance to invade it, it's barely damaged. Then, is Honkai Impact 3 completely fixed? I know that you're in a rush, but we still have to go to the Caspar module to make the final check, but if I hadn't met you by coincidence, I'm afraid I wouldn't have taken Melchior and Balthazar modules back so easily. I looked gently toward you. Although a few things went so badly that I wanted to give up. What can I do after being caught up in all this? I can't possibly sit by the sidelines. Seems like I was right about you. Regardless, thank you for fixing Honkai Impact 3 together with me. Why did you suddenly get all serious? Makes me a little shy. Sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. I'm just incredibly happy to have met someone who loves Honkai Impact 3 like me. As a token of my gratitude, I want to give you this gift. A gift? Is it crystals? Haha, it's something even more special. I want you to leave a message for Honkai Impact 3. A message? Yeah, anything will do. It could be your feelings for Honkai Impact 3, your emotions throughout your journey, your admiration for a particular character, or your blessings for the future of the game. Even some complaints are fine too. Hello, person in chat. Tell me a message that you want to give to Honkai Impact 3. I'll save it in this data space forever as my gratitude to you. As my gratitude... I'll save it in this data space forever as my gratitude to and memory of you. Okay, just weirdly phrased. Why so suddenly? Is there a deeper meaning to this? Oh no, hidden survey. I just want to know your honest feelings. I, Hyperion... I forgot. Lambda? Right? No? Maybe? Looked at you with anticipation. At that moment, felt something mysterious. As if she wasn't just looking at the moment, but somewhere in the future. Well then, please tell me what you would like to say to Honkai Impact 3rd. Please enter your message, maximum 30 words. Cancel will default the message to fight for all that is beautiful in the world. Oh boy. What could we write? I was not expecting this to happen. I usually leave the open part of the version surveys open because I can't really think of anything to complain about. I did sometimes, but most of the things I wanted to have fixed have been fixed in some way. Are you sure you're giving me 30 words? Because it's not looking like 30 words. I cannot type anymore. Yes, that fits perfectly. That's not 30 words. No. Oh, so that's what you think. Are you sure? Although you had half the mind to play a prank, I's expression and your intuition as a player told you that it would be best to leave a serious message behind. I'm sure. Alright. Core unit secret key entered. Excuse me, what? Huh? Core unit secret key? What is... Miss Administrator did not reply, and the text alert behind her quickly vanished. She stood up swiftly. Alright, after all that, you must be tired. Please take a break, and I'll prepare the portal to the Casper link. When you're ready, we can get going. Wait, what was that just now? I left hurriedly before you could finish your sentence, and the anxiety in your heart grew. Was it really okay to leave those words unchecked? Now, all the lethargy from before finally caught up to you. You decided to heed I's advice and looked for a place to nap. Wake. Wake up. Hurry and wake up! Ah! You jolted awake and found yourself lying on the floor of the module hall. Only Ai-chan O was next to you, and she was vehemently shaking your shoulder. Hurry and wake! Ah, you're finally awake. What happened? What happened? Look around you! You shook your head and stood up. You'd only realized then that the lobby seemed different from before. Not only did the lights shine red like alarms, but even the ground was also quaking intensely. This is... BBB has found the coordinates of our Balthasar module. I suddenly appeared next to you, and Ai-chan E followed soon after. Ai's voice remained calm, but she could not hide her troubled expression. BBB has already started attacking us. The Hash of Thunder and the others are doing their best to fend it off. They won't last much longer. There's no time. Come with me. Alright, where are we going? To the Casper module, of course. Yes, thankfully the teleportation door has been fully constructed. This way. I caught you. Ah, how did BBB get inside the 3 great modules? That means the firewall of the module has been breached. Anyway, run toward the link door. Where are we going? That way. Run, run! Maybe you'll really get to escape. Just kidding. What? Such arrogance coming from a mere virus. Watch me delete it. Calm down. We can't do that now. I believe you guys have already seen my work, right? Don't you think that their designs are far more advanced than your regular monsters? I even increased their numbers. Numbers, schmumbers. It's just there. Hurry. How unfortunate. I've caught you. Oh no, take cover. It's no good. If I dodge it... Pure white light consumed Ai. You had just realized that you almost vanished in that ray of light as well. Oh my. She willingly banned the evade button just to protect the poor unlucky captain behind her. Pity. I wanted to break down the captain's data and make it into a new monster. Ha ha ha. Aye! Please step back, Captain. If this beam of light hits you, you'll lose your tangible form in this data space. And I'm afraid your consciousness in the real world would also be affected negatively. But please listen to me. I interrupted you with unprecedented determination and turned around. Your face. Half of Ai's face was fading into zeros and ones, like a sand scattered in the wind. Please find a way with the Ai-chans to get to Casper. I'll leave Honkai Impact 3rd to your hands. Dream on. Honkai Impact 3rd already belongs to me. Ta-da! Before you could shout her name, you felt the light devour everything. Before your consciousness sank into darkness, you clearly saw Miss Administrator, Hyperion Lambda, disappear. Icon E! Artillery support. Summons a cannon on the field. Use Icon E to ride the cannon and attack targets. Some targets are breakable. The duration, the cannon will overheat and explode, and Icon will leave the cannon. All delete! Summon a cannon on the field. Icon jumps on the cannon to attack enemies, dealing a specified amount of fire damage. After a duration, the cannon will overheat and explode, and Icon will leave the cannon. So, okay. Firewall. When Icon E is present, all team members break shields 100% easier. Warning! Major vulnerability detected. Well, let's delete vulnerabilities. Non-boss enemies have fire vulnerable shields. Break shields within the time limit to analyze vulnerabilities and increase total damage and fire damage team-wide. Icon E's presence increases shield breaking efficiency team-wide. You have 1 minute to defeat a boss. The time is up. The damage dealt to the boss will determine the score and rewards you receive. The reward of each tier only given once. And here comes the Dominator of Wolves. Once again a boss. I do not like fighting. So much worse than in Genshin. Haven't even gotten through his first life bar. And I don't think I will get through his first life. F. Yay, I got one of the rewards. Anyways, let's see if we can get enough admin chips to get enough system repair, which is 65% to continue the story today. It's gonna be a challenge. Cap, let me fire the cannon. My blast deal fire damage. Now let's do that one more time. Just spinning. Spin to win. Oh, I can do it even more than one more time. I can do it quite a few more times, actually. Are there any not trial characters that are better than what I'm using? Probably not. I could be using will be, but nah. This worked, so let's just do it again and again and again. And pray that that's enough. So many spinning things. How's it going? Data shredding. When HNEs present sheet broke, enemies take 30% more total damage. I decided to do this now so that we might get an easier time at the next ones. Also, it's gonna be close. If it works out. Why are you throwing a bomb at me? I think I got slightly more out of it this time. Oh, I could do better in terms of score. I could get up to 1200 if I did even better. But I don't know how I would improve myself. Outside of not using trial characters. Well, that was even better. So I guess fine. That was far too close. Casper module unlocked. She does not have blue hair. Hey, Captain, wake up. We're at Casper. Just checking if there was anything else to do here. Like, I think last time we could go back in and do something. Right? Is there anything here? Before BBB invaded. Right, zip data collection. That's what's going on. These are some angry boxes. Who wants to work? Miss Waterchin, are you alright? You look really tired. Are you hurt? Of course not. It's just been a while since I've been out. My muscles ache from the lack of exercise. Anyway, I'll be fine after a short rest. A while since you've been out? Where have you been previously? Where else could I be? Always sat at home previously, looking down on the myriad of changes and transitions in the world. What's with that look? If you've got something to say, then shoot. I see. Sitting for extended periods will affect your neck and waist negatively. I suggest going out for walks when you have the time. You'll know how important your body really is once you start to work. Ha! No need to worry. I'll lie down while playing games. So you admit that you are only playing games at home? Lying down while playing games is even worse for your eyesight and neck. And it will affect your sleep too. Ha! Once you start working, you'll know how tough it is to lack sleep. Fine, fine, I got it, stop nagging. And why would I have to go to work? As she spoke, Waterchin stretched her tired body and fished out a cup of cooked instant noodles from nowhere. Eating instant food for all 3 meals a day. You're really testing your limits. If you don't mind, I could teach you to cook some simple dishes. They're easy and nutritious. You can try them out at home when you have the time. No need for that. Instant noodles are convenient and tasty. I won't have to wash dishes either. They are plenty enough for me. Young people really take things for granted. You have to know what a proper meal for lunch is You have to know that a proper meal for lunch is very indulgent for a working adult. Never mind, you'll understand one day. What did this fella go through? Is working some sort of frightening experiment? Seems like she has a really stressful job. Log, Miss Silverwing. It's definitely the first time we've met, but you look really familiar. It's true. You look so much like Bronya. Maybe you're both related. Even you may. Perhaps I look familiar to both of you because you've seen me at a particular launch festival. Launch festival? Could it be Miss Silverwing? Are you someone famous? A subtle look of glee flashed past the silver-haired girl's initially emotionless face. I guess you can say so. Actually, I'm a game producer. Game producer? Like a producer for video games? Yeah. I might even have a part in a game you frequently play. Amazing. Although I'm not too familiar with games, I know that it's a job that only professionals can do. Seeing the 3 girls' looks of curiosity and admiration, a sly idea raced through Silverwing next Bronya's mind. Right, I've yet to introduce myself. In the office, everyone calls me Silverwing. I'm slightly older than you, so call me Sister Silverwing. Silverwing next is so cool. Alright, Sister Silverwing. Since you're so strong, then alright, says Silverwing. Then let's get along from now on, little May, little Kiana. She seems especially happy. Dubious abbreviation. Hey, what are you blabbing about? My guess is definitely the most accurate. Ah, I'm the right one here. You guys seem to be discussing something interesting, but an intense argument. Oh, the thing is, Chief Administrator, we're discussing what BBB stands for. What BBB stands for? I'm guessing that it is an abbreviation. We think so too. What's the conclusion of your discussion? Regrettably, everyone's come up with suggestions, but none that we can unanimously agree on. Chief, Yuan, you guys came at a perfect time. Tell us who you think is more reasonable. Alright, let's get Miss Administrator and Li Huan to be the judge. Let's listen. I'll go first. Since BBB is such a huge villain, it must be Boring Blunt Boss. Who would use such terrible adjectives for their own name? I think that it'll make a vicious name for itself, like Bloodthirsty Brutal Boss. No. In that case, it would be an extravagant and ostentatious name. I got it. Brilliant. Beautiful. Brassica. Using the scientific name of cabbages to match the last B. Isn't that too much of a stretch? What? Designer, are you looking down on cabbages? I wouldn't dare to. No, if that's the case, we'll be villains too. It's true. Looks like this isn't right either. Tch, that abominable virus. What's with the elusive name? Heh, alright now. Even if you didn't get it right, these guesses are pretty meaningful, no? But I think that we don't have to think too deeply into this question. Let's use its most prominent characteristics for it. Big Bad Boss. Then Chief, what do you think BBB stands for? Perhaps Big Bad Bug. Okay, bug instead of boss. But I was close enough to... This guess is clearly more reasonable. This might just be it. As expected of Chief. Why didn't I think of that? But it doesn't matter what BBB stands for. I'll definitely fix that huge malicious bug. Yeah, no matter what it is, we have to kick it out from Honkai Impact 3rd. That's right, and we'll definitely succeed. We've got this. Okay! Well, that was fun. Now where do we actually have to go? Blocking codes will obstruct you, but my cannon can blow them up. How do I switch to you? Assuming I can. Ah. Oh my. Violence. I expected that chest to disappear. It did not.
テール加速。加速するよ。ツインテール加速。
Also, is she just saying twin tail family? Or am I mishearing her?
ツインテール加速。
Login code will also prevent traps from functioning. You know what to do. Blow him up. Twin tail family indeed.
加速するよ。ツインテール加速。ツインテール加速。 加速するよ。ツインテール加速。 ツインテール加速。 うん、今日も崩壊サードを満喫しよう。ツインテール加速。
I do not especially appreciate all these rotating doors, no. I wouldn't say I hate them, but they sure are in the way.
行こう。水晶と素材を集めに。ツインテール加速。加速するよ。
Come on, Ai-chan. Stop not stopping on the correct place. Also, where am I supposed to go?
加速するよ。
When I can see them in the distance. Where's the path?
ツインテール加速。行こう。水晶と素材を集めに。
Can I just walk down here? Okay. Oh no, now I need to combine them. combine all the things we learned.
今日のオープンワールドも穏やかだね。今日も公開サードを満喫しよう。加速するよ。加速するよ。
Can I see what this is doing?
加速するよ。
Oh no, it was a permanent change. Good. As was this. I wish there was an easier way to switch.
ツインテール加速。ツインテール加速。ツインテール加速。
Holographic control center is linked to multiple holographic screens. Use my cannon to attack the screens and align the eye-chun portraits they show in one direction. To hack into the control center, my cannon is ready. Oh my, what a puzzle. Very secure system.
加速するよ。
Yay. I'm leaving. Now I just want to quickly check something here in the Melchior module. Were there any text logs here? Because I did not check those last time, if there were.
ツインテール家族
Nope. Just the ones she saved today. Well, we did not have time to listen to them during the story. Huh? Okay. Can just get stuff, I guess. Okay, that's that, I guess. So it's time for Casper. Free one. Target crystal. In your subconsciousness, you vaguely heard a panicked voice. Johan, wake up! And felt a numbing sensation on your face. Hurry and wake up, hey! That hurts. Welcome to Cabbage Hell. The numb sensation on your face instantly became a prickling hot pain. You opened your eyes in shock and saw Ai-chan-E holding a plastic palm as she looked at you. Ai-chan-O was standing next to her too. Close your eyes and pretend that you saw nothing. Seems like Li Huan fainted again. What if Captain can't wake up anymore? Maybe I didn't do it hard enough. Let me try again. The vibration in the air told you that Ai-chan-E had lifted the plastic palm high in the air. Have mercy! Hearing your desperate cry, Ai-chan-E stopped herself. Oh, how energetic. Looks like you are fully awake. How do you feel? Do you still remember what happened? Ask the identity of this Ai-chan in front of you. You are? As you can see, I'm just like Ai-chan-O and Ai-chan-E. I've been assigned to one of the 3 great modules by Chief Administrator I-Hyperion Lambda, defender of the Casper module. However, because I'm not as strong as Ai-chan-O and Ai-chan-E, when the system detected BBB's invasion, I chose to hole up in and defend the data lobby. Fortunately, BBB did not discover this place earlier. If not, I wouldn't last 5 minutes alone against it. Don't be so pessimistic. As you can see, Casper is safe thanks to you. That despicable BBB. I'll definitely blow it to dust. But don't get so agitated. Captain and us are the only people who can fix Honkai Impact 3 now. What happened? You rubbed your face, reddened from the slap, and recalled how you began this journey with a mysterious comrade not long ago. To fix Honkai Impact 3, the 2 of you headed to the Melchior and Balthasar modules and met the self-proclaimed BBB data virus there. It was the one who kidnapped the 2 administrating Ai-chans, destroyed Honkai Impact 3, and attacked all of you. Finally, BBB found all of you, and to protect you, that comrade of yours, Miss Administrator I. I leave Honkai Impact 3rd to your hands. Notice me, Honpai. No, this is a sad scene. We cannot make jokes now. Completely remembered everything that had happened previously. I remember how BBB ambushed us. Where are we now? This is the Casper module that I manage. At the last moment, we still managed to get here through the teleportation door. We're the ones who pushed you through the door, aren't we super reliable, Cap? The firewall here is still functioning normally. Even BBB won't be able to intrude within a short duration. Probably. I see. Then I. Hearing that, the expression of the three eye-chans dimmed. Whether the monster BBB created fire... When the monster BBB created... When the monster BBB created fired a laser at us, Miss Administrator's data was severely damaged in order to protect you. Because of such heavy injury, she too lowered their heads, and at their side, I-Chan P carried a melancholic expression as well. Miss Administrator, I is really... Yes, she already... You clenched your fist tightly, just as you felt a rush of sadness and anger. I can only appear in this form now. But thankfully, Li Huan, you're okay, and even arrived at the Casper module safely. What's wrong, Captain? This look of disbelief. Were you really feeling sad about my sacrifice? Aren't you well and alive? How are you gonna make up for how sad I was? Let me think. This means that as an AI, your real core program is not in Honkai Impact 3rd's data space, but stored somewhere else. That's right. You don't have to worry. I have not truly vanished, but because my data has been damaged, I am no more than a projection now, and have no access to my system privileges as before. Now that's troublesome. Even though we painstakingly gathered all three I-Chans together, without the chief's system privileges, we don't have the power to get rid of BBB. Is there any way we can repair I? About that... Miss Administrator seemingly wanted to speak, but stopped herself. Her projection showed a troubled expression. As Chief Administrator's data is very unique. We cannot make changes with our authorities. The only person who can edit Miss Administrator's data is herself. And now I, as mentioned, no longer have the power to fix any data. Then we are stuck at a dead end. A doctor cannot treat oneself, I suppose. Actually, there's another way. A voice interjected from the side, and when you turned around, you saw the designer coming closer while embracing her arm. So you're safe too. Thank you for your concern. Miss Designer, what do you have in mind? If we are unable to repair Miss I back as Chief Administrator, how about changing our perspective? Why don't we repair you as a battlesuit? Battlesuit? Oh, you mean... The I-Chans and I can try to insert your remaining data into the supply system for the game to recognize you as a battlesuit in the supply pool. Then... what happens? I see. Then we can use the supply system to pull for Chief Administrator. That's right. You can do that? Theoretically speaking, yes. Then what are we waiting for? Let's hurry and give it a shot. Don't be hasty. If we want to try this method, we need to face a very practical problem. Crystals. As expected of Captain, Once we enter the Chief Administrator's data into the supply system, the probability of pulling her is the same as in any regular supply pool. Which is to say, we need enough crystals to guarantee a battlesuit. And Captain... No, boss. Can you please splurge for us? I do have crystals. No, regardless if you have crystals or not, you cannot use them when the server is closed. We must find a way to get crystals from the game now. In that case, I do have an idea. I always have some crystals for beta testing. Oh, how sly. You've been keeping a secret stash. No, it's because you and I-Chan-E always spend all the crystals that the Chief Administrator gives in one go. Alright, fine. It's fortunate that I-Chan-P has the habit. It turns out useful now. Has this habit. It turns out useful now. Thank you, Chief Administrator. Then, Li Huan, please come with me. Wait, we wanna go with you too. No, let's leave it to Captain and I-Chan-P to get the crystals. Now, Chief Administrator is extremely weak. I-Chan-E and I-Chan-O should stay in the hall and protect her, for safety's sake. Agree. And there's another job that I'd like to trouble you two with. I-Chan-P pointed to her side. You only realized then that the other members of the repair team, the characters who had become your comrades, had also arrived at this module, but they looked... They seem rather listless. BB's attack has not only affected me, but also significantly exhausted them as well. So I-Chan-P wants the other I-Chans to stay behind to help them recover. In that case, it can't be helped. Leave this to us. You guys should be going. Oh my. Time for that part of the story. This is Korosten. I kept some spare crystals in the treasure chests here. Huh? Why did you laugh? Ah, no, I didn't. You're seeing things. I-Chan-P seemed anxious. Could it be hoarding crystals makes you happy? Yes. I-Chan-P lowered her head and played with the hemline, trying to cover her embarrassment. It's alright. I can relate to that. Ahem, back to the task. What we need to do is easy. Find the treasure chests and get the crystals. Oh no, rats may have already stolen them. The only problem is, you need an avatar to interact with the treasure chests. Why don't you take the crystals yourself? Without the authorization from the Chief Administrator, we can't get our hands on the crystals. I see. Any avatar will do? Kian and the others, their data is to be repaired yet. I can only give you an NPC and there is only one choice. Wait. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, let's do it. Avatar interfacing. Initiate. A storm of data sacked you in like a tornado, and you felt everything on you shifting. When the data storm faded, you found yourself tall, blonde, and in white formal attire. You raised your hands and confirmed the body you were now in came from Otto Apocalypse. Great. I'm Overseer Otto now. Sorry. Whether you like it or not, this is our only choice. And this avatar has no means of attack, so we better act fast. We run into enemies. I know. Never had a choice. At least the other blends into the surrounding very well. Let's find the crystals now. What a cinematic introduction. There, a treasure chest. Hurry up and get the crystals, Captain. Only one more chest remaining. Come with me, Captain, she says, miles behind me. This is the last one. We got enough crystals. Put all the crystals in your pockets carefully and suddenly saw something blindingly shiny near your foot. The tip of a spear. You realized it was the weapon of the strongest Schicksal Valkyrie. I see. We may have made a mistake. Activating invisible mode. Hey, why did you turn yourself invisible? I sense danger. Captain, you'd better say something. Welcome, the strongest Valkyrie of Schicksal.
今回の計画であなたが現在を壊し、過去を再度選択するかもしれないと教えてくれた人がいました。それを
Hey, aren't the lines from the scene with Otto and Durandal fought? Aren't these the lines from the scene where Otto and Durandal fought each other? Yes, that's the end. Sorry, everyone. Don't give up on me yet. Think of something. Just try to change the topic. Well... Durandal, I've got urgent business to take care of at the headquarters. I'll talk to you later. In the past few years, you treated me well. And that's why I have to know your real intentions now. Hey, she's not listening, just reading her lines. That's a face I don't think we have ever seen on Otto. Story sequence data here is corrupted too.
狂っています。
Totally! When you were having a huge headache explaining the situation, another familiar figure showed up. Ah, the timing is just perfect. Captain, put yourself together.
おっと、それにあれは
Kiana raised the flame-wreathed blade slowly. Looks like she wasn't in the mood for any conversation. Come on, we can talk it through.
ここまでです、主教様。
逃がさない。
I told you I'm not Otto. Captain, you'd better run for your life. You started to run as fast as you could, since your life depended on it. Help! Captain, there! Captain, hold on a little longer. Portal is up ahead. Can you please let me enter? With impeccable evasion skills and incredible luck, you survived the Randall and Kiana's attack and returned to the module hall in one piece. Pants. I'm alive. No wonder you're the captain. I've given up on you dozens of times. Thank you for being so faithful. You don't even have the strength to complain. Ah, you've returned, boss. Too slow. What took you so long? You were not the ones out there. Good work, Captain and HNP. Well, the crystals. Here they are. I risked my life for these. Oh, these should be enough to revive Miss Administrator. Hand them to me if we are pulling supply drops. Huh? What are you saying, Cap? We're not pulling here. Forgot? The server has been shut down. To get supply drops, you need to head to the supply space, where relevant data is kept. The supply space? Yeah, just toss the crystals into the terminal in supply space, and you'll get supply drops. So we need to go somewhere specific to pull supply drops. That's right, but unfortunately, the place isn't within the jurisdiction of the Casper module, so it's not safe here, not safe there. If BBB's invasion has reached there, we'd be stopped. Don't worry, we got this. This voice, it's... You turned around and found your helpers, all the Honkai characters that had kept you company in the game, now standing by your side. They were ready for a big battle. If BBB dares to show up, I'll give it a sick uppercut. Kiana's right. Leave it to us, Captain. Bronya is ready to fight. You've all recovered. The Green One and I, we are no slouches. The data is all fixed up. Isn't Daichan a good helper? Well done! Thumbs up. Yo, Captain, don't forget us. Huh. Be it reality or data space, it's all in my control. Trust me to sunder the origin of all sins. Even you. Oh, I'm full of confidence. We've got all the combat power we need. Let's head to the supply space then. I'll tag along this time for any technical issues. I'm gonna activate the gateway now. We're counting on you guys. Let's go. And thus, alongside the Honkai repair team, you stepped into the portal leading to the supply space. So this is the supply space. All the battlesuits, stigmata, and exclusive weapons are here. Boss, you're not plotting anything bad, are you? Nonsense. Do I look like someone so obtuse? Suddenly, you felt a tremor below your feet. Whoa! What's going on? This is some sort of disruptive data is trying to shut down all physical collisions in the scene now. Isn't that exactly like when we battled against Wendy? Which means it's BBB. Bingo, bingo, bingo! You've got it! Ha ha ha! You think that you'd really escape from me, did you? The Stan virus. Where is it watching us from? Oh no. Its operation speed is way too fast. It can only delay the disappearance of the collisions. Doesn't that mean we could fall any time? Is there no other way? There. There. The resupply terminal is at the end of this path. It's a safe zone with a very solid data structure. We just need to get there. No worries about falling? Then full speed ahead. Follow me. Watch out! This is BB's new monster. Little planning goes a long way, but I cannot let you pass. Too bad for your monsters. Jeez, it never ends. Give these monsters to us, Captain. You get to the safe zone. Got it. Try to keep up. Don't worry. Entering the safe zone. Kiana. It's no good. The collision. Kiana. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Kiana and the others. Unfortunately, they plunged into the data chasms. There's no way to recover their data. Without a thorough recovery following the protocol you and Miss Administrator have completed, there's no way. Without the Chief Administrator's support, it's hard to locate them. Darn it. It's my bad. If I had held on a little bit longer. Not your fault, you did your best. Hey, dropped a bit of face already. We haven't lost to BBB yet. Miss Jin. Don't call me that. Miss Jin is right. Kiana and the others are not able to help us now. We've reached the supply terminal. Hey, I said to stop calling me that. That's right. Don't forget our initial goal. Revive I. Correct. Miss Designer, is there any chance for BBBs to invade this place? Before I'd say impossible, but now, honestly, I can't say for sure, because BBB has way more control than I expected. So it's possible then. We don't have time to squander now. Start pulling supply drops now, Captain. Okay. Over here, boss. Aichan will show you how to do it. With Aichan O's instructions, you walk to the center of the safe area, where a big crate with a homo face was laid on the ground. This is... It's a supply terminal, a materialized supply system in the data space. I'll upload the residual data of Chief Administrator to the system. The game designer plugged a portable device into the supply crate and began data transfer. Done. Boss, now put the crystals we collected into the big box. Remember, just the number required to pull 10 drops. You nodded and opened the crate, before you put exactly the number of crystals for 10 drops inside. Alright, and then, all of a sudden, something flashed out of the crate. Supply screen. Unfamiliar yet strange virtual screen. I, Hyperion Lambda, seem to be asleep. I feels weird. Boss, all you need to do is tap the 10 times supply button and start pulling for Mr. Administrator. Hey, big brother cursor. Please click on the thing. Let's wake up. Okay, tap the supply button. With your tap came the familiar animation. The supply crate dropped from above with a heavy thump. How is it? You started to tap the screen. Purple, purple, and purple again. No trace of eye. Ah, that's just the story of my life. Don't lose hope yet. Boss, start the next 10. And you poured in crystals and tapped the button again. Purple, purple, and more purple. Again? You started over. Purple, purple, and still purple. An eternity late. Hey, what's going on? Not even a fragment for all the pulls and nothing but purple crates. Ah, that's strange. You must be the unluckiest person I've ever seen, boss. Shut up, I don't need you to remind me of this. It's really weird. You should have triggered the guarantee anyhow with this many pulls. Captain, can you do it one more time? I'll access the debugging system and check out what went wrong. Alright. And so you tap the button again. Huh. This is... Getting a sense that BBB might be behind this. BBB! A banner with BBB written on it suddenly popped up on the screen. Surprise! It's BBB. It has penetrated this place. Hi. Ah! Isn't it obvious? I've almost gained complete control of the game. Including the supply system, of course. I see. You eliminated the possibility to unlock Valkyries from the supply system. But this change goes against the fundamental logic of the system. Huh. Even without the Chief Administrator, we'll revert the change. Oh silly, you don't have the time to do it. Watch out, it's summoning monsters again. I-chance. Help Captain fight. I'll remove the restraint BBB put on the supply system. Just a little more time. I can fix the supply system. It's no use. It's up to just us. May. Ah, back at you. Let's begin. I feel like this arena is just the background of some mode. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen it before, but it was not as an arena. How? What is it? Hey, Ronya, Water Chin! They attack on their data. Haha, you don't stand a chance without I-Chan. Hyperion Lambda. Time to go offline, Captain. Ah! You felt your face pressed against the cold hard ground in the supply space. At least you were still conscious. And you found yourself not the only one lying on the ground. Captain, Miss Designer, are you alright? Don't mind me. Now listen carefully. This is our only chance. BB's sinister laugh filled your ears. Clearly it felt victory was close at hand. Just fixed the supply system, and I thought we'd finally be able to pull the Chief Administrator. But I didn't know the Chief Administrator set up a core unit secret key for her data. It's intended for security, of course, but right now, they stopped us from reviving her. You mean, you have to enter this key to extract her data? Correct, but only she herself knows the key. The only hope is you, Captain. Me? Please try to remember. Did you ever bring it up when you were around? The core unit secret key. The core unit secret key. You fought long and hard. And suddenly... Ah! Core unit secret key entered. Back then. Captain, something came up. Your mind? Take a wild guess if you must. Please, bring our Chief Administrator, back. Holding on to the silver lining of reminiscence, you clenched your teeth and crawled forward. Whoa, not giving up yet? Hang on, I'll make you my toy right now. What do you want to be? Protagonist? NPC? Or a major boss? Anything's possible. Because Honkai Impact 3rd is already mine. Anything's possible. In my hands, it will become a better game. More and more players will flood the server and they will become just like you, unable to log out ever again. Tch, I used too many toys to get rid of those free, persistent brats. Heh, don't worry. Just a while longer. Using all the ways to display text. At last, after almost a lifetime of struggling forward, you reached the supply crate. Haha, did that useless game designer tell you she had fixed the supply system? Newsflash! I's got a secret key of her own. Without the key, no amount of crystals can pull her out. Oh, the irony. The Chief Administrator of the game, locked out by her own security key. Ha ha ha. You just blabber on and on. Aha, being a villain. The more lines you have, the more memorable you become. Alright, I'd shake off the villain identity pretty soon now. I'll be the new Chief Administrator. Not so fast. Oh, what? Phew. I've been trying to say it for ages. Never thought it would pop up here and now. Aye. Rise and shine. It's time for us to go fight back. With quick fingers, you typed out the magical string in the input box of the authentication screen. Looking forward to where things will go. This is the spell to bring back I Hyperion Lambda. Come back, Miss Administrator.
お待たせ。
Yeah, that does explain why it wasn't 30 words. That would have never had enough space. I'm assuming they just reused that text box from the regular survey, where it is probably 30 words. I Hyperion Lambda popped up right in front of you, as if she had never been away. Sorry for the long wait, Li Huan. Aye! You finally came back. Miss Administrator. Aichans who were under BBB's attack seem to have regained their strength and gathered around I. Chief! You really came back. Aichans, I'm back. Ah, got to hand it to you. Telling your secret you're the key to a human. That's just next level idiocy. Surely hard for you to understand. You only wish to own the game and make it your plaything. You sound so righteous. But what makes you think you are a lot different from me? Hey Virus. Miss Administrator is 1,000,000 times better than you. Yeah, with the power of Miss Administrator and Aichans coming together, you don't even hold a chance. Enough talk. Time to remove it from the scene. Let's beat BBB. Don't make me laugh now. Just the Chief Administrator and 3 module managers? You've no idea how much control I have right now. BB extended its hands and reached for the sky. With the ground trembling, the environment took a sudden shift. This is... Be it the scenes or the models, everything in the game is in my control. Really, as Chief Administrator, I feel obliged to relieve you from this wild hallucination. Hey, get ready for battle. Understood. The last battle to expel BBB. The last mission of the Honkai Repair Team. Captain, let's do it together. Of course. Time to come out. My greatest masterpiece. Watch out, Waterchain and the others. Fade into the light once more. I, Hyperion Lambda. Unfortunately, the same trick won't work on a super AI. Huh? How's that possible? Haha, you don't disappoint, Miss Administrator. Ambitions are working as expected. We'll restore your other toys as well. What? My access! Ah, a Legion Herrscher's puppets. This jerk stole that move too. Don't worry. Just some ugly data. Delete, delete, delete. Why? Why? Why don't you act like an NPC and just do what I tell you? Why can't you accept me, Honkai Impact Third? Chief Administrator its data is diminishing significantly. Perfect. Aichans, let's go into the algorithm and find BBB's core code. Roger. Aha! Found you. Big bad bug. No, don't come over here. This is what BBB's true form is. Attack! That's impossible. I've already gotten most of the authority. Why am I still outgunned? Don't underestimate me as the Chief Administrator. With the Aichans and me around, no one can take our Honkai Impact further away from us. That's right, Chief Administrator. Take this. It's time for us to show this virus jerk our true power. Prepare to activate final defense mechanism. Are we really using that? I don't know if I can do it. You'll be fine. Hurry and get into position. In the heat of the fight, the three Aichans formed a triangle and stood in front of I. What's this? Aichans, lend all your power to me. Shine and sparkle. The final defense mechanism. Ultimate Eye Laser. Ah! Directed at the digital virus called BBB, the blinding light burst out. And you are finally able to open your eyes. BBB is gone. No virus can survive the mighty blow with all the power of Aichans and me. We won? The game is saved? What's wrong, Cap? Don't be surprised. This is how it's supposed to be. After all, we created the game together with Miss Administrator, and we ain't losing to no virus. Phew, that was close. Just like Aichans said. But our work is not yet finished. Aichans, return to your modules and rule out any traces of the virus. Copy. Still, we have to come up with an explanation for the server breakdown. Right. I'll figure it out with the designer. Hey, what's to figure out? Just blame it all on, what do you muffle me for? Alright, get back to work. Aichans waved I and you goodbye before returning to their individual modules. And Aichan looked at you with grateful eyes. It's over now. I can finally go back. Please follow me to the bridge. Won't be long before you can log out safely. Thank you. This should come from me. Thank you, Li Huan. Thank you for saving the game with me. Aichan P! Eye of Concentration. Enter Aichan P's data view to see hidden terrains and traps. Enter space-time and activate Penetration Vision. Marks enemies for 10 seconds. Marked enemies receive additional damage whenever they are hit 10 times. Keep selecting. Marked enemies receive 5 ignite trauma for 5 hits they receive. I wonder what that last one is. Anyways, now we have to fix up Casper module. Ultimate Cabbage. My ability is to see the other dimension of data space. You can try it out. About Ai-chan. Speaking of which... What's wrong, boss? Do you have any questions? About the Ai-chans. Heh, Cap, are you bothered by our names? It's probably confusing for anyone who hears them for the first time. I'm sorry. Then what do O, E, and P represent? Simply put, they are personality labels that Miss Administrator entered when she created us. Personality labels? When Chief created us, she inserted a part of her personality, or rather, a side of her data, into the process. For example, my P represents pessimistic. Pessimistic. Doesn't that cause negative effects? Not necessarily. Being overly pessimistic can cause a loss of motivation, but an appropriate amount of pessimism can let you become more thorough, rational, and foresighted. You have a point. As for my E, it represents my immense and driven, energetic personality. I can't tell. My turn. My O naturally represents original. I'm the very first Ai-chan created. Isn't that amazing? Then what's your specialty? Huh? Specialty? Of course it's... the weakest? The most reckless? No. Not for my original data. You guys wouldn't have been created. Got it. So, I even thought all these through when she was creating all of you. Nope. Miss Administrator said that she gave us different personalities just because it was interesting. That's true. E is having problems.
今日のオープンワールドも穏やかだね。行こう。水晶と素材を集めに。加速するよ。ツインテール加速。今日のオープンワールドも穏やかだね。ツインテール加速。加速するよ。ツインテール加速。ツインテール加速。加速するよ。ツインテール加速。加速するよ。ツインテール加速。
I'm so easily confused
加速す
by
る
the
よ。
environment around me.
加速するよ。
There we go. There's the path.
ツインテール加速。加速するよ。ツインテール加速。
Ajahn was too far away. Oh, okay.
加速するよ。
That's fine.
ツインテール加速。ツインテール加速。ツインテール加速。
Twintail Kazuko.
加速するよ。ツインテール加速。加速するよ。 ツインテール加速。加速するよ。ツインテール加速。
Okay, I need to press both of these buttons at the same time. Do I? Now I broke it all.
加速するよ。
Oh, no, wait. She actually kept standing there.
ツインテール加速。
「
行こう、水晶と素材を集めに。ツインテール家族。ツインテール家族。加速するよ。加速するよ。ツインテール家族。
I realized that Aichan original, stayed outside. He did not follow me in there. Game is being slightly smart about this. But I did not notice either way.
加速するよ。加速するよ。ツインテール家族。ツインテール家族。加速するよ。
One more to go.
ツインテール家族。ツインテール家族。加速するよ。
Was not much of a puzzle, was it?
ツインテール家族。加速するよ。ツインテール家族。ツインテール家族。
Something weird is here.
ツインテール家族。加速するよ。
How do you...
ツインテール家族。
Oh, there's a button here.
族。
I'm a bit confused. I'm confused, but it worked out somehow. All of this for some stairs. Will they even lead to anything? Wow, experience chips. Now we just looped, right? Yeah. Totally worth it. Get out of here. And it seems we are done. Outside of these boss things. And completely repairing things. But unless anything interesting still happens, I think we're done with this event. Right on time too, because the next main story chapter has already begun. So we will be checking that out next time. Notice! Honkai Impact 4's main functions have been fully repaired. The Chief Administrator's data is received by the bridge.
やっと崩壊サードが正常に戻ったよ。ありがとう、艦長。また会えるかって？もちろん、予想よりずっと早く会えるかも。
We meet again. Possibly sooner than you imagine.
今日も崩壊サードであったね。
Welcome, Chrono Navi. Welcome to the team. This new screen. Why? Go away.
冬にだってアイスが食べたいの。
No, Terry, and
サボっちゃダメ
go
よ。
away.
待ってたよ。いい天気だし、データの海を泳ごう。待ってたよ。今からがゲーマーのゴールデンタイム。
We're also getting a free hash of thunder this update, but I still need to do more things for that. Things that I can't even do yet. But we're 50% there.
Konbanwa. あなたも電源の検査をしに来たの？今日の任務は全部クリア。明日も頑張ろうね。やりすぎ防止の Tips を消そう。でも確かに休んだ方がいいかもね。
But I like my notifications.
今くしゃみした？冬は機体の保温が大事だよ。
Are you out of lines finally? Let's end on what I would otherwise have started with. It was someone's birthday. 8 days ago.
この手紙を書く前に少し出かけてきたんだ。今日の雪は大きくて綿飴みたいだったよ。館長のところはどう？もし雪が降ってたら何かしたいことはある？私はメイ先輩やブローニャと雪合戦したいな。あ、こういうイベントは重装ウサギも一緒じゃないとね。ブローニャがまた2対1は不公平ですって言い出すし。そういえばこうやってはしゃぐのは久しぶり。今年は誕生日だけじゃなくて毎日こうやってみんなと雪合戦できるようにって願ったんだ。ちょっと欲張りかな。でも欲張りだからこそそのために頑張れるんだと思う。それと館長が送ってくれたケーキ、つい最近覚えたホットココアと同じぐらい美味しかったよ。ああ、館長のことだからきっと信じてないでしょ。気合を入れて作ったから絶対美味しいよ。飲んでみたらきっとわかるはず。冬はココアを飲めば心も温まるよ。 キアナ。 PS ココアを気に入ってくれたらいつでも教えてあげる。秘蔵レシピを無料で大公開するから遠慮しないでね。
Those eyes looked awfully like ones and made it very hard for me to read this. For some reason. More so than all the animated emojis, which are the true cause of Honkai. And yes, you're correct. It's not 8 days, it's 13 days. For some reason I thought it was on the 12th. And not on the 7th. Next time, in the name of the truth. Story chapter. $33. Yes, that. See you then. Bye bye.